Welcome back to IDK podcast here. I'm Jason.
And I'm Sean.
Today we have a very special guest. It's actually a back-to-back series. Elena Yong Hao Wen.
Hi guys!
All the way from KYU EM.
Hi guys, my name is Alina and I just graduated from college in SIUEM from Tanjung Panin.
So without further ado, let's dive into the topic. Woo!
Okay, let's talk about straight to the point. I want to talk about social media today.
Social
Talk about
media.
Social media. How do you think? Do you think social media has a big impact on us teenagers, especially? Like, let's talk about more. Let's say
Instagram.
I want to say the cons of it, because I think everyone knows the pros. Oh, communication, you get to update yourself everywhere. Even no, I want to talk about the cons, right? Self-esteem. I want to talk about self-esteem, because I feel some people they can get depressed because of social media.
Can they?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, because definitely for social media, we all know that it has a lot of pros because we can share healthy and very informative things.
Yep.
But I feel like the cons are basically for some people, actually most people, it may ruin your self-esteem or maybe or you tend to compare with each other, right?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
thing. The
Right.
comparing.
Especially teenagers with teenagers, maybe with your friends, that may happen lah.
Sometimes you feel like,
I-
oh, I'm not doing good.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask this.
Right. Sometimes you see oh, the guy take photo of his new house. 1.8 million.
Oh my
house.
god, bro.
Oh my god. You feel like, oh, what am I doing in my life? I feel like I'm so bad. Or you see someone's relationship doing so well, and here I am depressed, all alone.
Why are you depressed, bro?
I don't know, bro. Who knows?
Yeah, I feel like that would definitely happen lah because if you are someone, because for me personally, I wouldn't say that I'm that kind of person who would be influenced easily with this kind of things lah because you have to know I feel like this very important thing to know is you have to have self-love.
Self-love, yeah, self-love.
Yeah, so if you have confidence in yourself, you don't have to be the best, you don't have to basically be better than everyone, but as long as you have the confidence in yourself and you love yourself, I think you don't really have to be swayed by other people.
That's freaking true. Let's
Right.
go.
Do you guys agree?
But I have a question. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt depressed because your peers are doing way better than you?
No, actually, I want to say this is more personal. I think I've known Elena. She definitely transitioned, because I remember there was one phase. It was not easy for her.
Oh!
Yeah, it's not easy for her, and yeah, definitely something hit her already, bro. Something hit her hard.
Okay,
How was
so
her
about that,
before this?
I don't know. Tell her. She can tell herself.
Okay, alright.
Okay, so we're talking about this. Yeah, I feel like definitely everyone will have that time where they would feel depressed or they are very our downhill moment when we feel like we hit rock bottom, something like that. Yeah, so yeah, I feel definitely there's this one period of time where I did have that phase, and most of my close friends who know me also know that lah.
So do
Yeah.
you think it's important to reach out sometimes?
Yes. Yeah, like how I said before, because when I was in my very low, very I would say my downhill era, I feel like reaching out to people is very very important lah because you definitely cannot climb out by yourself because you definitely need help from other people as well. So be it your friends or some mentors or you just have to be brave enough to seek help from other people lah. Because it's it's really hard at first, but I feel like at the end of the day, you have to know that everyone is maybe going through the same thing as you, you know. So like it's really important to like just talk to people who know you lah, and but I feel like it's very important that you cannot, but like don't say to everyone lah, you know, like choose some friends that you know that will actually listen to you, or if not, you can reach out to like people who like maybe your seniors, your people who are older than you to talk about this.
Okay, this is where I can bring Sing-Shen in. Mr. Sean, let's talk.
Wait,
talk about
it's not
this.
about my relationship,
No,
right?
no.
Okay, great.
I wouldn't do you like that, lah, brother. It's more on a man's perspective.
Man's alpha male, masculine.
Sometimes it's not encouraged. Like mental health is it's like a weakness.
I once thought
Yeah.
confessing that you are struggling from mental illness
Yes.
indicates you are a weak person. You
Yes.
can't undertake stress. You're weak. Like depression never exists.
Yes.
From Andrew Tate. But I've never been in that phase before, so I couldn't put myself in their shoes. Or perhaps did you or are you having any mental illness right now?
Why it's not called mental illness, bro? It's not a mental illness.
Oh, it's
just
not
mental
mental.
health.
It's a disease.
No.
I wouldn't say it's a disease though. It's
not
more
a
like
disease.
because everyone will definitely have like things that they are going through.
It's a mental state.
Mental
Mental
state.
state.
They're not a good.
It's not a
state.
disease. It's just a state.
It's,
It's like an
That's-
emotion. It's an emotion. Is it considered as an emotion?
Consider like an emotion or like maybe something that you are stuck in your head. You know, like maybe you cannot overcome this obstacle. Maybe the way you think about things are like different. Maybe your mindset is different. Maybe it's like So I feel like for me right now, I don't think I have much because obviously we still have daily life problems, right? But it's not. I wouldn't say it's something that I cannot overcome. But it's more like you have to like know how to think through it lah. Yeah.
It's too.
Why are you so strong, Mr. Sean? I don't understand how you said you've never been in that kind of
Bro, of course
state.
I've been through something. I just don't want to say that.
It's okay to be. It's okay.
Ew. Yeah,
Huh?
it's okay to be.
What?
It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be
Because I
sad.
don't believe. I think right. It's just that men hide it better.
Yeah.
Men
I
hide it
agree with
better.
that.
But sometimes it's killing. It can be unhealthy sometimes.
Yeah, I agree, but I feel like I agree that men hide it better. But I feel like I feel like in this era we shouldn't, like it's equal lah, like we cannot say that men cannot show their emotions.
Oh, I like this topic right now. I'm gonna go to a very spicy topic right now. Okay.
A spicy one? Yeah, I love spicy, bro. Come on. Give me that.
Actually, this is what I've seen online. Alright. Okay, so basically, in a relationship, they say, I don't mind if my significant other, the male significant other, express their emotions, tell me about their problems.
Okay.
However, actually, if that man does do that, sometimes it's not good actually. At some occasions, it just shows it will show your woman that you're not strong, you're not confident, you cannot. Because they want to feel protected, but when at that time they see you're so vulnerable in the state, they feel insecure. Because I think sometimes in the relationship they always want the man to be the strong one, right? But if you're in that state, it could also, they say open up, but sometimes you should not open up.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just like our fathers
Yeah, you've never seen your father really
confess about his
cry or
feelings.
anything
Yeah,
or really be sad in front of you. They will stay a very strong image because
Yeah.
they can't do that.
they try to suck it up
They can't
all
do
to
that.
themselves.
Just imagine you see your father in a very bad state.
Bro, I would be afraid, bro. I would be
Right?
afraid. Yeah.
You wouldn't feel safe anymore because he's like your pillar, right? in
Yeah,
your house.
because he's the strong man figure for us.
But I feel like this one is very contradictory lah because
Yes, spicy topic.
Spicy.
yeah, it's very spicy because like this is like a very traditional thought lah. Because I feel like yeah lah, like for our older generation, we definitely have this mindset, you know, like guys have to be always the one who's protecting the girl, the woman. The guys cannot show emotion, or like guys are the only one, you know, protecting. And you know, like whenever their other half is like going through something, they have to be the strong one.
Yes.
So like, where can they release out, right? So I feel like maybe that's why
They have to keep it in.
I have to keep it in. So I feel like maybe that's why, especially like nowadays, I feel like especially in the older generation now, you will see a lot of couples, you know, maybe divorce, split up quite easily lah. So maybe I feel like the reason is maybe they cannot like cope with it anymore. So yeah, so I feel like it's really important to have a good balance lah, because guys also need a shoulder to lie on, right? So a healthy relationship definitely has to be like being there for each other lah.
Let's go. That's so
Right.
touching. Wow.
I don't know, that's my take lah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
No, but sometimes I don't know lah, because sometimes I hear girls say that, right, bro. But when in the relationship, really, the guy too like in the state that cannot. It's not that it's not okay, but they have to be strong if they're in a relationship. They cannot be weak. It's okay to be weak, but they cannot be weak, right? You have to be in a good state if you're in a relationship. You try to be.
Oh, that's true.
Right,
true.
you cannot be just in a relationship and then you're always like so sad, and then I'm doing bad myself. But you know, you have to be in a state where she can be proud.
Yeah.
Right, you can. It's like I would say it's okay. So I think women also should be strong. You know, it's not that they also should always be down. But
Yeah, that's true. Because it has to be a good balance.
it's a balance.
Maybe the woman have to also like, I mean, I don't know lah. Cause in my opinion, maybe a woman has to learn to be independent as well. To like, unless the guy really doesn't matter lah. So it really has to. I feel like at the end of the day, it really goes down to communication lah. You know, you have to like talk to each other if you're okay about this. Talking about, you know, like being there for each other, stuff like that.
You're really like active out there, right, in all your work and everything. Like, how is that? How do you balance life? You know, because some people, I met some people, they say like, oh, I cannot lah, I'm studying, I shouldn't do so many things.
Bro, that sounds like someone.
Don't do it, bro.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, how do you balance?
Good question. So I think work-life balance is a really interesting topic right now lah, because I know that a lot of people also, they're trying to, maybe a lot of people, they're trying to like achieve something.
Yes.
So they will like hassle a lot, something like that. Even myself also like that lah, like because I don't want to, you know, maybe I want to achieve something more, so hence I will hassle a lot. But I feel like work-life balance, honestly, even right now, I'm still trying to balance it lah, because I'm just 20, right? So
Yes.
I don't think I've mastered this lah, but I'm pretty sure the definition of work-life balance is like if you have enough rest for your own or not. Because maybe some people just prefer to have work more. You know, some people enjoy working. So for them, work-life balance means maybe 70% work and then the 30% life. So if that's the case, if they're okay with this, then good for them lah.
It's more personal lah.
Yeah, it's very personal. And like for me, I just think I know lah that I'm a more work person. You know.
So what's your ratio? 80-20?
98 too.
No, okay. I think 80-20.
Oi, career girl, hey! Wow, that's amazing.
80 for work, 20 for
life. But I feel like, for me, obviously, because definitely even right now, I still struggle. I think struggle is a strong word lah. Maybe I still am trying to let my body to rest more. Because I feel like, for me, or maybe for other people also, maybe resting is like it's hard for people to rest. Because in your mind, you'll constantly be thinking about work. Maybe you're scared you're left behind now, or maybe you just want to achieve something.
Have you ever got overwhelmed?
Oh, definitely. I feel like especially during my A-level days, or those are like my hardest lah, because A-levels is really stressful, because you have to like Because if you want to like, in my own opinion, like A levels is stressful. Because if you want to achieve maybe very good grades lah, maybe you have like the peer pressure lah, right? So you want to like, obviously you want to strive a good academic and ECA balance. So at that time it was, I was like trying to figure out the balance. So definitely there's nights where I have very less sleep, but I feel like at the end of the day you definitely know like where's your limit, you know, and how to like slowly let your body recover. So at the end, just remember, rest is really important. Like it's okay to take a break, because we need a break to like move faster in the future.
Wow.
That's true.
That's
I can relate to that because I was from A levels,
Oh really?
but my results sucks. I prefer to call myself B level.
That's not bad. Good job, bro. Good job.
Yes, B level. Yeah, should I be proud of that?
A, huh?
Should I be proud of this for real?
It's okay, right? Because maybe some people have like.
I think I should not be proud of this. My mom is mad.
Because like some people maybe they are very academically like smart, but at the end of the day, life is a very long journey, right? So at the end, maybe you will success more.
See, you're social smart, bro. You're social smart.
Social smart. I'm social smart. Yeah.
Let's go.
Looks like a condolence prize.
Talking about, you said your ratio was 80-20. Then do you think?
I think 70-30.
Okay, now you refuse. Because I was just gonna talk about that, right? Do you think that kind of ratio you have enough time for other people sometimes? First, because sometimes, right? I don't say who sometimes they spend so much time on people, they forgot about work. Some people they spend so much time on work, they forgot about people. Right?
Yes.
And you said 30% life. Is that enough for you to like still have like your social life? Because that's important as well, right?
Oh, that's a really good question. Cause like I say, this is something that I'm like working out also lah, like working on. I think it's more like a period thing. Cause for me, like right now, 70-30. Cause right now I actually really wanted to like work more.
Is this your work time or social time right now?
But that's the thing, because like sometimes for me, work is not really a work, because you can socialize with people while working.
Right, that's our work.
That's our work.
Yeah, so I try to like definitely when I work, I wouldn't say I'm not socializing as well, because I think for me, because when I work, I obviously wouldn't be like stuck in my room, do my computer, not that kind of work lah.
Hey, she's that kind of girl as well.
What do you work as?
Huh?
What do you work as?
Oh,
Oh, it's a PNC.
yeah.
Okay, it's a PNC, alright.
It's not like I don't want to say lah,
Oh,
but,
it's okay.
but you guys can like see LinkedIn or whatever lah.
Okay.
I told you to follow her on LinkedIn, bro. She's that active.
Bro, I don't have LinkedIn. I don't even have a uni, bro.
It's okay.
You're doing good in life. You're doing very good in life.
Bro, there's another condolence prize.
No, don't let that bring you down. It doesn't. Uni does not mean you're successful.
Are you in a
Yeah,
uni?
that's true.
I am. It does not mean anything. It does not mean anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's important for this generation. You don't have to be a politician, but at least be political. Because
Political
because
where?
Be political meaning have knowledge of politics.
Know what's happening at the
Yes, because a lot of people nowadays they don't even know one. They don't know one.
PRN? What's that?
Right.
That's true.
Like I think you don't have to be a politician. I'm not saying go run, go join a group, but at least like have knowledge, right? Be active in that field, or you can just like read newspaper like this guy, this Mr. Newspaper there, bro.
Wow.
Bro, I steal my neighbor's newspaper.
Hey, don't do that, bro. But yeah, do you think it's healthy, right, to really be more involved, this side, because some people think it's not important, right? What do you think?
Okay.
Mr. Politics there. This guy loves to talk about this, bro. This guy is shining, bro.
What do I think about those who don't pay attention? Politics?
They think it's not important. What do you think about that? Most people think like, oh,
Right, if they don't feel it's important, then they shouldn't be complaining 10 years, 20 years later. Because if you are not even involved in choosing the party or whatever people like, there's no say for you to. Because right now, right, most of the teenagers, they are more willing to spend their time on what's the type of those China movies, China events or whatever stuff, entertainment stuff.
综艺节目。
综艺节目 yeah, 综艺节目
Chinese damn good that way.
No, I'm trying to think it in English way. I know it's Chinese name, bro. Of course I know. My Chinese is so good. But I think teenagers nowadays are not aware of the importance of reading what's happening, reading articles, what's happening lately.
It's important to
Politics.
like keep in touch with everything.
Yeah, exactly.
In general.
Yeah, exactly.
I think politics is like the main thing, right? It will affect everything in
Politics is
society.
controversial, but at least you need to study a bit. Just the surface will do. Know what's
right.
happening. Know what's happening.
I think, bro, it is. Everything is.
Because politics is
Yes.
related to economics,
Yes.
it's related to culture.
You can't say, oh, I don't want to know anything.
Yeah.
But what you're doing in
Basically,
any
right,
field,
if you put your time in politics, you get to know everything.
you don't have to be a
Yeah,
politician. I'm not saying don't run,
Yeah.
but just or at least you know like what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or who is the guy? Some people don't even know who is the prime minister, bro.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah, they just.
Michael Jordan.
Because I feel like right now, especially the PRN, right, no one knows that it's happening.
Yeah,
Which is
no one know what is PRN, bro.
Yeah.
I after that, PRN, PRN is
Prawn.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I feel like like how Xin Quan say, it's very connected to our daily lives, right? So definitely, if you are, if you want to like pay more attention to your country, definitely it's better to like understand at least the surface.
I think if I study politics earlier, I can get an A in my economics.
You take politics in A levels.
Not the economics.
I mean, you can learn politics in A levels.
No, newspaper lah.
Newspaper lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a subject
No,
politics.
bro, no.
Okay.
That's so controversial. It's so
Oh,
sensitive.
no, it shouldn't be controversial though. It's not a controversial.
Because
thing,
everyone
right?
has their own opinion towards different parties and different MPs. So, yeah.
But I think the general idea of politics is not controversial. It's how people execute it, right? It's like okay, like let's say.
Bro, we're getting further and further. You gotta stop a bit.
I went so
you gotta pause a bit. You gotta.
Relax politics.
Oh no, that I can leave to the next episode, bro. But no, yeah. Okay, let's not go too much in that.
Let's go down.
Actually, I think that's all for today.
That's all for today.
That's all for today. I think we covered a lot. We learned that it's okay for men to cry, have a shoulder.
Bro. No, bro, I never cry.
Yeah, men don't cry, man. Sishan never cries.
I never
I've never
cry.
seen he shed a tear,
I'm a
still-
beast.
Yeah, but yeah, mental health is important. Having a good work-life balance, being active.
Being
any
active in
field.
social activities.
Yeah, she's a very good example here. This is a living example of a.
More people do more things.
Yeah, bro.
Cannot compare. You see,
Cannot compare.
we just talked about social media. Don't
Yeah.
compare.
Don't compare.
You're living a good life yourself right now.
Okay,
Don't say,
okay.
oh, this guy doing better. Then you'll never be satisfied, right?
Mm.
Someone is gonna do better in some field better than you, but all in all, you're doing good, right? It doesn't have to be, oh, this guy richer than me, or this guy know how to speak better than me, or this guy dress well better than me, this guy look better than me. You can't.
Am I?
You're the best looking guy in this room, bro. Yeah.
Bro, that's the third condolence prize.
This guy needs to work on himself, bro. He's depressed.
Bro, I'm not depressed. I'm a beast.
Okay then. We'll wrap it up here. That's all for now. IDK podcast. These guys want me to do an outro. I'll do an outro right now.
Do you need a song? Yeah, proceed.
Like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed today's series with Elena Yong Howard today. Yes. And that's all for today. Bye.